Hey everybody, welcome to Peak Shade. It is Mugshot Monday. Guess what, guys? I'm back from BravoCon, ready to talk about prisoners.
I know you missed it so much. And well, we're recording on Friday.
Mhm.
So the new trailer for the new season of Lalu
Yeah,
debuted today.
sure
And did
did.
you see who's back?
I did.
I was
Monique.
shooketh. I was shooketh when I
And
saw that Monique was back.
she's got another prisoner boyfriend, I guess.
Why would you choose to do that? I mean, there's so many losers just walking around like Walmart. Pick one of them. Why do you
I
got
don't,
to do something like, why another prisoner?
this is the theme of love after lockup. It's love during lockup. So,
Yes.
once you can get on love during, you can drag that out
Hmm.
for a long time.
And we've seen some of them do it, Michael and Justine,
Mm-hmm.
for example. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she'll have better luck this time.
Maybe she will. I mean, as we're recording this, we see Keith got arrested
Hmm.
again, and
Hmm.
not from 2 weeks ago, but
Mm-mm.
again
Hmm.
yesterday.
Hmm. He did.
Possession.
He did. But his wife says that he had nothing on him.
Okay, well, how do you get arrested for possession if you've got nothing on you?
I'm sure she's going to come up with some kind of conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay.
This is Boss Babe LLC, so I'm sure she can come up with something.
Well, she said her charges were completely false and dropped, and she wasn't arrested for anything.
I heard that she said they wanted her to talk about her husband, and when
Uh-huh.
she wouldn't give up the information, that's why they arrested her.
Mhm.
Although they did find weed in her room, she's like, they could have just given me a citation, which is
Um,
true.
because she had a personal use amount or whatever, which is
Hmm.
not illegal, but, yeah, so he's been arrested twice in the past week and a half, so he's going back fully to prison.
He's going back to prison. Yeah,
Yeah,
that did not last long at all. Those poor children. Who
yeah.
is little? Who's his son gonna live with now?
Who's Damari gonna live with? Hopefully, I mean, maybe her if she can pull her shit
Maybe.
together, I don't know. She does seem
Really?
to
Did
be
you just
somewhat
say that?
well, she does seem to be somewhat of a decent mom, you know?
She
Even though
can't be
she
a decent mom if she keeps going to jail and marrying men in prison.
true. All
And
that's
have you
true.
ever seen that older daughter? That doesn't look like a happy child.
Well, she is a teenager that has an attitude, that's true, but
Well, did you remember when she told the little one that Keith wasn't her biological father on national television?
and she was just reminding her, Keisha. She was just reminding her.
She could have reminded her in private.
Well, yeah,
I I,
anyway.
I know if I want to hear about my dad, my paternity, I want to be told in private, not for the whole world to see. But that's just me.
I know all of that is true, and listen, God help him. She does have those 2 kids, and he's got 4, and that's hard.
Especially when you're in prison.
Yeah, and you keep getting arrested. I don't know if she'll be
Hmm.
like, "I'm gonna hold down my man," after he's done this dumb shit. I don't know. Maybe she'll
I wouldn't.
just please, Lord, I'm glad she didn't have a baby with him.
We don't know. She could be pregnant. She could be hatching right now.
Action.
Yep.
Oh, well, because my voice is going out, I'm gonna have a little sip of my hot tea here and see. Tell me, how you been since I've been gone. I haven't
We
talked to you
haven't
in a
talked
week.
since you've been gone.
Uh-uh.
Did we talk the other day?
No.
We didn't record something the other day. Yes, we did. We recorded the first episode of Platteville.
You're
Look at her,
right.
y'all. She's slipping.
I was home for 1 day when we did that.
Yeah, it was like the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, you're right, and we're
You
recording
I didn't
the other one today. Yes, God, I'm stupid, okay.
so I want you guys to take note of how forgettable I am to her.
Stop it right now. That is not it. I can't remember anything I've done. I mean, today, Dave was talking to the dogs, and he goes, "Oh, they're
Mhm.
gonna be so excited tonight, da, da, da," and I go, "Why?" He goes, "'Cause John's coming home, your son?" I was like, "Oh, forgot, totally forgot
Oh.
John was coming home tonight.
I
Completely
don't feel
forgot."
so bad because if you forgot John was coming home. I'm chopped liver
Yes.
by
Yeah, I completely
comparison.
forgot. Yeah.
So,
And I've sent him
yeah.
1,000 texts about his, flight and don't forget and all that. So listen, I'm recording
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
now, so he's on his own. Um,
Oh boy.
he had an e-contest today. Everybody pray for him. Let's talk about prisoners. Now, I got to tell you, because we recorded 2 of these episodes before I left, I
Yes.
was very excited to get back to it. So yesterday I had to like
Yeah.
choose, like, what am I going to take my notes for? And I was like, I'm going to do 60 days in because I got to see what's going on.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I actually had to say, which episode are we on? Because it seems like it's been forever since I had to sit down and watch the show.
Yes. Ooh, and I have a shout out. I have a BravoCon
Oh,
shout out
that's
to
right, you do.
a listener
Hmm.
named Andrew. Came up
Uh-huh.
to me at the Ben and Ronnie Watch What Crappens like listener meetup. I went over there with
Hmm.
Ryan after our meetup, and we'd gone to Cabaret Me, and that's when I was like, I got to go home. And they were like, you
Okay.
got your whole face done and you have on a cute dress. I was like, you're right. Somebody's going to need to see this. So
Right.
I went out for literally 30 minutes, but I did it. And I
Hmm.
was so glad I did, because listeners came up to me at that Ben and Ronnie event to tell me that they listened. And this guy, Andrew, came up and was like, I just have to tell you, I'm over there with my friend whose name I didn't meet her. I don't remember. But he was like, we love the show. And he goes, I especially
Hmm.
love Mugshot Mondays with Keisha. And
Oh,
he said, and I, love After Lock. I was like, okay, so you'd like to get down in the trash with us? He said,
yes.
yes.
Uh-huh.
And he said he had never watched 60 Days In, but he started watching it because of us and he loved it.
Oh, hey, Andrew.
Mhm.
How are
Nice.
you? Thanks for listening.
I said, "I'll be sure to give you a shout out." So when I came home, I texted you and I said, "Don't let me forget to shout out Andrew." He was so nice
And I
and
forgot.
and specifically wanted to talk about this show. So,
Oh, that's good to hear.
yeah.
Yay.
Andrew, stick with us because Love During Lockup is coming back. I believe they keep saying January, but we heard it's January 30th, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So we've got time to finish this show. Let me just look at the calendar to make sure. Yeah, January 30th is a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think you counted it down and it's like we get maybe a week,
There's
a
either a
break.
week of lag or a week of crossover. I can't remember.
I think it's a lag week.
That's okay. We'll find something to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll
Mhm.
find something to talk about. All right. Also, Keisha, what are you watching on Bravo right now?
I am watching Real Housewives of Potomac and
Mhm.
I am watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City right now on Bravo. I think that's it.
Okay. Tia was on my flight on the way home, Salt Lake City.
No.
She was.
No,
She was
Tia
super
is on
nice.
Potomac.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I
Yes.
meant. You said it, and then my brain just shorted out. Yeah, Tia from Potomac with the British accent. Mhm.
I think she is a great addition
Yeah, I
to the
like her.
show.
Mhm.
Unlike Angel, who needs to pack her shit up immediately and fucking get out of Potomac. She
Okay.
is a buzz kill. Like and a liar. And a liar. You can't be a buzzkill and a liar. She's
Y
both.
you gotta pick.
Them those
What's
big ass floaters on her chest. They're huge. I
Tia
know
was
she's breastfeeding,
Tia
but
was nice. Tia was nice.
I believe that. Is she
Um,
tiny?
uh, no, I wouldn't say she was tiny. I mean,
Okay.
she was probably shorter, probably my height or shorter, and I'm 5'5" on a good day, so she could have been like 5'4", but no, she wasn't like some of the ones that you see and like, oh my god, like Angie K. It can't be 5'1". I mean, she's
Angie K's short.
so short.
I always thought she was tall.
No, if you watch the Below Decks when they have to have their shoes off, she is a full head
Yeah.
shorter than everybody. Yeah, she is extremely short.
Well, she
Mhm.
was laying down the majority of the time. I really didn't even notice. That would have been me on a yacht, throwing up the whole damn time.
Not
Yeah.
me. I can roll right with those waves.
Oh,
Okay, all right, let's talk about it. So, anyway, hi to Andrew.
hey.
I love it when a BravoCon and a trash Love After Lockup listener,
Two
when they
worlds
just go where they
collide.
go together.
Yes.
There aren't a lot of
Yes.
us. There aren't a lot of us.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, 60 Days In, season 4, episode 7, Sexual Preference.
Oh, Lord. I was
Okay.
nervous.
Well, we knew what it was gonna be about because we kinda had the teaser about Andrew, and then, of course, we gotta get full-on lesbian action with, Angele, who for some reason, some people are just calling her Angel.
I think she's told them to call her Angel in prison or something. I
Yeah,
don't
but I
know, but I
mean,
noticed that too. I was like, have they always called her Angel?
It's Angele. She said it, and I wrote it down. Rhymes with Andale, so I wouldn't
No,
forget.
it's Angela. But I was like, did she? I was trying to remember if in recent other episodes if they referred to her as Angela or Angel
Yeah, I
in
don't know.
prison.
I
I
don't know.
can't remember,
Maybe she was
but it
too
was
afraid.
noticeable this
Yeah,
episode
like too afraid to
that they were
correct
calling
them.
Angel.
Like me. I'm too afraid to
I
correct
don't
people.
think she's afraid of very much.
True.
Mm-mm.
Well, let's open with Matt, Johnny, and Emmanuel in the 600.
Oh
Um,
God.
Talking ahead, Matt, mm, he says, I've lost the control of the situation in here. And I,
Mhm.
I came in here like Johnny did with the proper agenda to make a difference. But Tebow is someone we have to keep an eye on because he's dangerous. You're in
Well,
prison.
was anyone else aware that he was in charge of anything?
Matt's
We
all of a sudden,
weren't.
I've lost control of the situation. Control of what
Yeah.
situation? You're not in charge. Tebow is. So the quicker you figure that
Yeah.
out, the better everybody else will be. Okay.
And you and Johnny are not on the same mission at all because Johnny
Johnny,
knows how to shut the fuck up and
Johnny is keep
observe.
your head down and get this over with because they're going to pay
Yeah,
me.
get
Yeah.
collect the information and go on your merry way.
Yeah.
No, not this method actor over here who just
So he calls Emmanuel Buchi, which we find out is his
yeah,
cover name, which I was like, I wish they would have told us. It was calling Buchi. I was like, is his last name Buchi? Like, I don't know.
can figure it out.
Does he
Yeah.
like kombucha? Like, what? Okay. So he and Bucci are talking about books, okay? In the talking
Hmm.
head, he says, Bucci, very smart, articulate, cerebral type, very intellectual. He's like
Yeah.
surprised to find somebody that he considers as
In
smart as
prison.
him. Mhm.
Yeah.
And he says to Emmanuel, man, you seem to have your shit together. Like, you're different. Like, you don't
Hmm.
belong here. You're not
Yeah.
very street. Um,
No.
And he goes, so I know, and you know that I know that you know that I know you know, and I got your back. Um,
Okay. I feel like if I had to have anyone have my back,
mhm.
that this greaseball and his foom 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 are gonna be way I know. It's gonna be way at the caboose. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make friends with Tebow
yeah, I'm
in
trying to
case
get
shit
in
goes down.
with some of these bloods. Yeah.
Even if it's a lower level
Oh,
blood,
lower level blood
that's
is
who I want to
fine.
be. I'm good with that. Yeah. But Matt, no, I don't even want to be seen talking to you. Please go away. Give me 50 feet. I don't want anyone to know that we have conversed in any kind of way. And
Yeah.
please, for the love of God, Matt, possibly go wash your hair. Like something.
And
Jeez.
Matt says to his camera, as he does in his cell,
Yeah.
he goes, Bucci, nice guy. Pretty obvious, though. Pretty obvious.
So I wonder, which we'll probably have to ask Kimberly,
Hmm.
has anyone thought that someone was in the program and approached them and said, I'm in the program too, and that person really wasn't part of the program?
I don't know. Later, we see how Jacqueline approached it with Angele,
Angela. Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
that was a good way to
That
do
was
it.
smart.
That was
Yeah,
smart.
that was real smart. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Matt, not so
Matt's
much.
just approaching people, you know?
Yeah, I know. He's gonna get beat up.
So, in the talking head, Matt says, Tebow is arrogant. He's been a bully since day one. He's rowdy. And if he's losing a game, he can't take it. He likes to be seen as a winner.
I mean,
So,
now that is true. Like the immaturity level
yeah.
that Tebow has is astonishing. Like basically, if you play any game with him, you have to let him win.
And also, he's so attention seeking at all
Yes.
times. He's another one that runs up to the camera. Yeah.
Yes, he loves it. Yeah. As if he's not big and loud enough.
Yeah. And
No,
it's
run
just
to the camera too.
it's just like obviously didn't get enough attention growing up, and like probably was that when he went to school was like the kid in class that was trying to get the teacher's attention in a negative way. As long as he got attention, he didn't care how.
I
Um,
agree.
Probably got some ADHD in there. So, the inmate Devin, okay, who's this white guy
Yeah.
with for some
He's
reason like
weird.
a red streak in his hair.
I don't look like a rooster or something
I,
like. Have you ever seen those fluffy chickens?
yes,
Like they're fluffy. That's what he looked like. He just had that fluffy hair.
yeah, he
Just
looks
it was thick
a little
fluff.
cracky, A little cracky.
Something, all the cylinders were not running with this
Mhm.
one at all. He just had the kind of look on his face.
So he teases Tebow because Tebow has lost a card game,
Mhm.
and Tebow was going off. He is yelling so
Yeah,
many N words, so many cuss words. I couldn't even keep
yeah.
up. Like normally I
You
try to like
couldn't.
and I try to like decipher it, like N this, P this, C that, D that. But
It
there
was
was
a lot.
so many that I was like, okay, he's just
Yeah,
N word this.
he was more mad at this guy than he was the guy that he lost to. Like the
Yes.
guy that he lost to was like, oh, thank God this dumbass came through talking shit. That way
Yeah.
Tebow's not about to beat me up in the restroom because I won
Mhm.
this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why would he choose to pick on Tebow?
I don't know. I think maybe he's new and he's stupid or he's on meth.
He
I don't
most definitely
know.
looks stupid. He had that
Um,
stupid look about him.
and the talking head, Emmanuel goes, yeah, everybody's just quiet watching this go down because Tebow's just going off. And gosh, it's unnecessary.
He
Okay,
cannot he look, either you're gonna be the nerdy white guy or you're gonna have the black scent. You have to
he
pick. He
doesn't
keeps
know.
like he can't do it. He tries so hard to be, what did he say, hood?
He
But
said he
then
had some hood. Yeah,
yeah, he goes right back over to being Urkel. He just can't help it.
you're right.
Just
You're so right.
he just does.
So for no reason, Emmanuel starts chanting, Black Lives Matter, y'all lives matter, all lives matter, do your time, Black Lives Matter. And he goes and stands up on the stairs. What's he doing?
I
What's he doing?
didn't get the point in this at the last place I would be screaming Black Lives Matter is in prison.
I didn't understand if he thought this is funny and this will distract Tebow from being mad at Devin.
Tebow doesn't know what Black Lives Matters means. He has no
No.
clue. And if he did, why would you put that back in his head to make him angry just thinking about the situation and really
Yeah.
start beating people up?
It was
Beating all the
crazy.
white guys up. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
because he's like,
right,
oh,
man.
Devin is a white guy.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
go kick his ass. Yeah, bad move.
So Emmanuel's smiling and he goes, some people are laughing, some people are, but of course I'm like, most aren't. Most look terrified.
No. Well, the ones that are looking at him are like the ones that are standing behind Tebow are looking at him like flies on shit. Like this stupid motherfucker right here. They like literally want to fight him. But
All
I
of
don't know if
them.
they're just waiting on Tebow to say something
Yeah.
or what. But yeah, they want to kill. He's annoying.
And then he says, I'm gonna now do a poetry reading and does a poet. I didn't write that down because I was like, who cares?
Okay, now it's poetry slam. I don't think
Yeah, right, right. He's like,
no.
Everybody sit down, get your cocktail. It's poetry slam. So
No, wrong place.
the talking head, Matt's like, Buchi, he wants to be a peacemaker, but that doesn't
Yeah.
work in here. He's just aggravating the situation. A
Yeah.
call to dialogue and to peace is seen as weakness. A
I mean,
call to dialogue.
I before he said that, everything he said was the smartest thing he's ever said.
Right.
Then, per usual, he had to go and fuck it all up.
He had
Ugh.
to go one step too far.
And Mary Payne, that hair is thinning and thinning, and I keep wondering how is it thinning because it's not from the wash. So, why? I guess the stress of what have I done to my son is weighing on his hair.
It's the grease that's weighing on his hair, but I don't know because I can't wait till we get to the end, which will be January, and then we can look up where are they now.
They
Nobody
do have
tell us.
those.
Again, nobody tell us.
They have
No.
those. Where are they now?
I don't know, but we're gonna
Oh,
figure it out. Nobody tell us. Okay.
okay.
Emmanuel says, yeah, Tebow, he kind of laughed at my poem, and I thought the whole
Mm-mm.
situation was diffused, but then some of those young people got in his ear. And we see Tebow telling Devin, come to the room, come to the room. And Devin is so dumb. He's like, okay, oh, you guys are inviting me to your room? So
They would have
stupid.
had to drag me by my toenails to go into the room with Tebow. Because there's no, I would be clawing my way back. So I would lose all my fingernails just from trying to claw my way back to safety. But this dumbass goes right back. Like, do you not sense danger?
No, he was like, okay. So he
Oh,
bebops in
goodness.
there. And the talking head, Matt goes, Tebow is targeting Devin for disrespecting him in front of the pod.
Yeah.
So Devin goes in the room like a real dummy. and the other guys surround it so nobody can go in or look.
Yeah.
And Emmanuel goes in to look, and everybody's yelling, "Don't go down there! Don't
Ooh,
go down
no.
there!" And of course, Emmanuel sees what's happening, and everybody's yelling, "Nobody better do shit! Like nobody better snitch!" Right?
Yeah.
And then you see one guy standing in the door. You can hear it, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
and you hear the one guy counting 17 blood, 18 blood, 19 blood. I don't know if they have to
That's at the
count to
punches
6.
or the seconds.
I don't know if they count to 60, and instead of
I
Mississippi,
don't
they say
know.
blood, or if
I
he's
don't
counting the
know.
punches or what.
Oh man, I didn't get that part either. I was like, what is he
I was
counting
wondering, are they counting
for?
like, well, you can hit him for 60 seconds and that's it? Um,
I just feel like they don't have rules like that.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Like how long you can beat up, but maybe.
they let the other 2 bloods fight, and then it was known that once they started fighting, everybody was gonna jump on them, like, that's a rule, you know?
I don't know, but I was glad to see they did not jump Devin.
Me too, that it was just a one-on-one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that they were, but they didn't. For whatever reason, they didn't. Thank God.
Talking head Matt goes, "This wasn't a fight, it was a beatdown, and if they were on the street, Tebow would have killed him. You can guarantee that. Gang stuff is going down. It's not the time to interject. Buchi." Um, which she's right. Gang stuff is going
You're
down. You
absolutely
learn
right.
the other way. You don't even like you say nothing to no one.
Yeah. You know, I found it funny that when they did come out of the cell,
Yeah.
I was expecting for Devin to like have 2 swollen eyes, a bloody nose. They looked like they kissed each other in there. They didn't look like there was a fight.
His mouth was bloody
Just a little bit.
a little bit, but I bet the next day he's gonna look like he's gonna be super bruised. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it probably
I
will
don't.
pop up right away.
I mean, Tebow, for as much as they talk about how strong and dangerous he is, I would think a person wouldn't even be able to fucking walk out of the room after a fight with him. Devin did pretty good. He's probably used to getting beat up.
True. Maybe he knows how to
Yep.
block.
Yep.
So Tebow comes out and says to Emmanuel, he goes, "Come on, make a move, Buchi." And then he
Ooh.
goes, "Stay out of my business and watch your mouth." So,
Okay. He's been
okay.
warned. He's been
So
warned.
Matt once again goes and finds the camera that's like in the doorway where the COs are. And is like, "Buchi is a target."
I was shocked that he did it to that camera right there.
He's
Because
done it
that
to
is
that
right
camera.
where the COs are.
He's done it to that camera before. He's walked up and said like about Emmanuel and stuff. I mean, he's so stupid.
He thinks he's the actor, the director, the producer, the boom guy, lighting. All he thinks he's all these things. It's like, damn, just be cool. Be cool.
He,
Because here's the thing: all the things that he thinks he's doing, he's not making. It has not made one difference at all in one single person in prison.
Nobody's been saved by Jesus or decided to denounce their gang because of him. No.
The only 2 people that talk to him are the 2 other people in the program. That's what is that helping?
Well, great point. So, we see the inmates talking, and they're all
Mm,
saying, "Buchi is a pain. Yeah, he acts like he
yeah.
can just walk up on us doing business," and they're all like, "We should hop in the shower and punch his ass. We're gonna get him in the shower." So, I don't know if they have, like, if they have to do, like, 10 people at a time do a shower, or if they're saying,
Hmm.
"When the shower, if you're next, you put." I don't know because I don't know what the shower
That's
situation is. They haven't never
scary.
shown that part.
All I know about the shower is you don't drop the soap.
That we know. That
That's the most and I know shit goes down in the shower.
yeah. Mhm. And I wonder if it's
But
because the COs are not allowed to watch them in the shower, like, I don't know.
it is so crazy the rules that they do have and the ones that they don't have.
Right, they see a bunch of people going and standing around a door and 2 people going in, and they
Yes.
know that's what's happening,
And they do nothing.
and they saw that those girls were having a full-on drug party.
I know. I know.
So, now we see, Matt telling Emmanuel, "Hey, don't talk to anybody else over there for the rest of the night. I've been listening,
Yeah.
and they're ready to go." Emmanuel goes,
Yeah.
"At me?" He goes, "Yeah, like 4 guys over there ready to go." And Emmanuel's like, I didn't know, like, what's going on?"
Way
So
to read the room.
Matt tells Johnny, Johnny talks to Bucci and is like, "Hey, don't take a shower without somebody in there
Yeah.
with you, like, don't do it.
Yeah. And the person with you is not going to be one of us. Just
Uh,
count us out.
count
You
us
got to
out."
find somebody else.
Mhm. So, in the talking head, Matt says, Buchi doesn't understand gangland activities, and he rolled up on them at the most inopportune time, but I don't want to see him get hurt. All of a sudden, Matt acts
Huh?
like he's a hardened criminal,
Well,
like
he's
gangland
playing the
activities.
he's playing the role of one, Mary
Mhm.
Payne. All of this is just something he's created in his own head. And if he says MMA fighter one more time,
Yeah,
how many times does he need to say it per episode? We get it.
but
We
he
get it, but
wants
we don't believe it, but we get it.
he also said Bucci said he's a wrestler and he thinks he can take these guys on, but, he's never had to wrestle 4-on-1, and I'm an MMA fighter, and I don't even know if I could do
I can wrestle Urkel and win.
it. I didn't know those
I think we
wrestlers
could
got the moves.
right. I think we could talk him to death.
Oh,
Nothing physical has to even happen. I think we could talk him to death. But I think I'm probably bigger than Emmanuel is.
I don't think so.
Like, boy, let me take off my glasses and whoop up on this boy real quick. Come on now. I've got
Oh,
16 blood seconds to spare.
16, 17,
Yeah.
16 blood seconds. Okay, so Emmanuel calls his wife and he's like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, they're out to get me." And she's like, "What?"
I
And
know.
he goes, "I heard they're gonna jump me in the shower." And she's like, "Are you kidding?
I
What?"
know.
And I was like, "Why
Hmm.
are you telling her that?" And
She's like, because I paid for them to do it.
stop it. She didn't seem to hate him too much.
She
Um,
was looked happy that he was leaving.
she could use a break.
Yeah. Hmm.
He goes, "Well, I think what I'm gonna do is when I get off the phone, I'm act like I'm real pissed, and that's gonna throw them off that I'm not a quiet N-word."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, great." She goes, "Now my nerves are like, oh god, now I'm
Yeah.
so worried." So talking to Ed, he goes, "I know I have to do something outrageous to like throw them off my scent." I was like, "More outrageous than reading a poem during a gang fight?" You know?
Yeah.
So he gets off the phone and he's like slamming the receiver because you hear some of the other guys go, "Hey man, we have to use that
Yeah.
phone."
He
And he's
can't even do this right.
he's walking around, he's muttering to himself, and he's kind of like air punching the jail cell, but he's not actually punching it because I
It's
don't want to hurt
so
himself. Yeah,
soft.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, you could have done a little bit better than that.
And Matt says, I can tell, like, he's doing this show because he's actually really scared. So I don't know if he's trying to make them think he's crazy, like
That's the route I would go because him trying to make them think he's hard is never going to work.
right. Or I think
No.
the whole I'm a man of God, that preaching to people also kind of works, because I think that they're like, well, I don't want to get sent to hell because I beat up a preacher.
I don't think they give a fuck about their souls, the Bible, anything like that. It is blood for life.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Okay. Let's move on to Nate, Allen, and Andrew and the 500. All right.
Ooh.
So Andrew and another two guys are kind of roughhousing.
Mhm.
And but it's not just Andrew and one guy, it's like two, three
Yeah.
guys. They're kind of roughhousing around, and someone goes, "That guy with the glasses, he's gay." Poncho says
Oh
he's
boy.
afraid of gay people because of AIDS.
Yeah, because that's the only way you can get AIDS is by those gay men. That's it. That is the only way you can get the AIDS.
And does Poncho think I don't know what Poncho thinks. Okay. Well,
I
I
don't
won't
think
even
he thinks that much. I think he only has like 5 things he thinks about.
and he thinks
And one
like
of them is stay away from gay men because of AIDS.
okay. And he thinks if he
Yeah.
touches me, I'm gonna get it or
Yes, of course. It's because you can get it from a handshake, Mary Payne.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he doesn't know now that there's lots of medications and it's not a
None
death
at all.
sentence.
There's
He
no,
doesn't
it's a
yeah,
death sentence automatically. You got 6 months to live. That's
okay.
it.
All right, he
Yeah.
doesn't know. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So, and then we see a bunch of different inmates, like quick cuts saying how awful it is to be gay. It's terrible. It makes him
This was
mad.
bad.
Being gay pisses me off, makes me want to kill the person. And somebody else says, if you're homosexual, this is not the place to be.
What?
Now,
I've heard some men thrive.
well, I was about to say, now remember we had Michael
Oh
and
yeah. Oh
and what
yes.
was his partner's name that was on the outside? Because Michael was the
I
prisoner
yes. It
and the
wasn't
other
Andrew.
we loved him.
Michael.
We loved him. And but Michael was the one that kept going back to prison.
Who's a whore.
and he was a
Yeah.
whore, and he
Yeah.
loved to bang, and he was
Yeah.
thriving. He didn't wanna leave because he was like,
Yeah. There
"I
was
got
a
my
dick everywhere.
dick everywhere, and he's got his own little
Yeah.
room with the TV. He can turn in at night,
Yeah.
watch his programs." He thought prison was
Yeah.
great.
Some people thrive being gay in prison. Maybe
Yeah,
not. Well, this is jail. We keep forgetting this is
true.
jail.
Ooh,
So when you go to prison,
yeah.
a bit different.
You guys, sidebar, speaking of BravoCon,
Mhm.
Mia Thornton got arrested in Atlanta, and you
I
pointed
remember I
out
text
you pointed out, they said to her, "We're
you.
taking you to Fulton County Jail." We're like, "Oh, no."
Yeah, they're like this. We don't have a holding
Yeah,
cell. We have to send you to Fulton County. And I was like, say what now? Send her where? I was like, wait, Fulton County. I was like, why does that sound familiar? I was like, that's the place from 60 Days In. And I'm
and you
like, they gonna try to take her hair.
I was about to say, they thought, Angele was pretty. Woo!
Woo!
Don't think
And
about
then
Mia.
Mia's like 5 fucking 13.
She's extremely
She's
tall. I
tall.
I met her, and
Yeah,
I was literally up to her, like, her breastbone. I was like,
she's
"Hello." I
tall.
can nestle right in there. She's very
Yeah.
tall. Mm,
Ooh, tall and pretty. Long
mhm.
legs, big feet, big hands. Ugh, man,
Yeah.
hot commodity.
So, that was crazy. Okay. So Alan says, "I do worry a little bit about hearing that they think Andrew's gay."
Mhm.
But Alan and Andrew don't know each other or in the program.
No.
So he's
Wait,
just
wait. They
because
do. They
that
do. Nathan
they don't
doesn't.
know
Yeah.
Nate is in it.
Yes. They
But
figured
Nate
each
has
other out.
but Nate has figured out that they are.
I think he's starting to think, but
Yeah.
he's 100% sure.
So, Alan says, I've worried a bit about it, about what the guys have said. So I've been
Yeah.
observing Andrew. He's like, as a police officer, I was observing him. I was like, or just with your eyeballs. Um,
You
and
know
he goes,
those cops got different kind of vision
I
than we
guess
do.
so. I guess so. And
Yeah,
he
cop
says,
vision.
I can see how the guys would think that. It's the way he carries himself, the way
Yeah.
he walks and talks, and some of the things he says. Now, as they're saying this voiceover
Mm,
with Alan, they're showing Andrew like walking laps around for
yeah.
exercise. And I was like,
Yeah.
he looks just like a guy walking, you know?
Well, he looks like a goofy ass guy
Well, he's
walking.
goofy, but I don't think he looks like flamboyantly gay.
No, I think they're taking the goofiness for softness, which therefore equals gayness.
Hmm.
That's what I think. Because when they start showing them, I'm like, oh man, that is most definitely not the walk of a thug at
Right,
all.
right.
Yeah. So I think that's where they're getting it from. Like, why
Um,
is this tall ass, big ass guy walking like that? He
and
must be
so,
gay.
and then Alan says, I feel like I should tell him, for his safety.
He
So
should.
then we see Timothy looking at the camera, and Timothy is his roommate who he's teaching how
Yes,
to
who
read.
has helped him out so many times in so many ways. And then he does this shit.
And he looks over at the camera and goes, "Did you see him? He tried to grab my butt."
He
Which,
did
of course,
not.
Andrew did not do that.
No, of all the butts to grab, I'm thinking Timothy's dumb butt
Mm-mm.
is not even
Low,
on the list.
low on the butt totem
Yeah,
pole.
yeah.
So Alan tells Andrew, "Hey, some people in here think you might be gay." He's like,
Mhm.
"What?" The talking head, Andrew says, "In the past few years, people have wondered if I'm gay, and
Your
I don't,
dad.
including everybody at my family dinner
Yeah.
table."
Mhm.
And he goes, "And I don't know if it's because I had a pink phone case or because I like literature, but I was flabbergasted. I am straight."
Yeah.
And he says, "And I am a member of the Mormon church, and one of our doctrines is no sex until marriage. So the fact that I'm a virgin doesn't contribute to me being seen as an alpha male. And if on the
Mhm.
outside I were gay, I would be open about it. But in here, it would make me a target, which would be a concern."
Most definitely.
Yeah. So, um, Alan is chatting with some guys. So they're sitting around and they're discussing how homosexuality is seen in the Bible. And
Mhm.
Nate goes, "Wait a minute." He goes, "No, I mean, God loves the people, but he doesn't love the act that they're doing."
Mhm.
And then we have
Including all the acts of all the people in this facility right now, because they've all committed a crime.
murder, stealing, love
Uh-huh.
thy
Uh-huh.
neighbor, all the things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. But we're just gonna concentrate on this one particular part.
One particular thing. And so Nate's like,
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
But interestingly, Andrew and Alan don't know Nate is in the program, and Nate is saying this not knowing that he's trying
Yeah.
to like have their back or whatever. And the talking head, Andrew goes, "From now on, I'm going to try to be more overtly heterosexual."
Oh
How
shit.
about don't
This
say
is
things
not
like
good.
overtly
Mm,
heterosexual,
no.
and
Mm-mm.
don't say things like "I'm flabbergasted." Don't say that either.
And please don't let them know you have a pink cell phone.
No, 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 no.
Don't do
Mm-mm.
that. Don't do that. Mm-mm. No.
Talking head, Nate goes, "Yeah, I gotta try. I try to help Andrew. I need to try to help him blend in." Yeah. Okay.
The
Thank you,
top
Nate.
is gonna help the Mormon
No,
blend in.
Nate.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's his only hope. That
Yeah.
is his okay. Alan is having his back for sure.
Yes.
But as far as helping him fit in, he most definitely needs Nate.
Yeah, because everybody loves Nate. Our favorite,
Everybody loves Nate.
our
Yeah.
favorite sitcom.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Now we're going over to the iPod, the South Annex with Jaclin, Stephanie, Angele.
And Angele. Mm-hmm.
Now we hear some verbal fighting going at night. The black screen of death says Stephanie's cellmate Poole, Poole,
Mm-hmm.
Poole, is arguing with Jacqueline's cellmate Kia through the air vents. Okay.
How fucking annoying would that be?
So annoying. You're trying to sleep and it's just nonstop.
I'm like, why can you guys not wait until tomorrow where y'all can see one another and have this argument in person?
I mean, what would you do? Would you stuff toilet paper in your ears? Like, I don't know what you would
I
do.
don't know. I mean, they're even doing that, you're gonna the whole
Yeah,
time.
I know. It's
I would
so
be so pissed.
annoying. Nobody
Yeah.
nobody values their sleep hygiene in prison.
They don't.
Nobody says
They
like, God, I
really
gotta get a
don't.
solid 8. Nobody cares.
I mean, we take our sleep pretty goddamn seriously around here.
Yeah, us too. And you know who else does? Kimberly. Kimberly of A Date with Dateline. She also likes to get her sleep too. So we're a good
Yeah,
trio.
she doesn't record early.
No. Mm-mm. And it's so
Now, just
funny.
for the record, here's a sidebar.
I don't like to record early either. You're about to embarrass me. Go ahead.
Kimberly does not record early.
Right.
Therefore, Mary Payne doesn't ask her to record early.
Mm-mm.
But Mary Payne has zero problem saying, Keisha, we need to record at 7:30 a.m.
I have never, ever asked you to record before 9 a.m. your time.
She will go as early as she will wake up.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, we have choices. We can say, oh no, before noon. Kimberly's a diva.
Kimberly, sometimes I'll say, what time can you record, on Saturday, whatever. I'm like, I know Saturday's not great for you. So you just tell me whatever time works and I'll work it out. She'll go,
Yeah.
how about noon? And I'll go, okay, noon for me, which would be 9 for her. She was like,
Uh-huh.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. It's okay. I like a person who likes to sleep. This morning, Kate Casey called me at 10:30. And so that's 7:30 for her. She's just chatting. Like, she's just
Wow.
up so early. She gets up at like 5:30 or 6.
But she has a lot of kids, right?
She does, but they don't have to be anywhere that early. She just likes to get up that early.
No.
Crazy? Yeah,
No.
people are crazy. Okay.
No.
All right. So nobody's sleeping. And Stephanie is on her top bunk, and Poole is yelling, "You old big dick bitch."
I want someone to call me a big dick bitch. I like that. Big dick energy.
I think she said big dick. She could have said a slander term for a lesbian, but I think she said big dick.
Oh.
She said, "You old big dick bitch. And when I see you, bitch, I'm going to open your ass up like a canned good, bitch." I was like, wow, that's
I
specific.
don't ever want my butthole to be opened up like that. Like a canned good.
I don't want any part of me to be opened up like that. Awful.
Maybe my mouth if like someone was stuffing a whole bunch of money in it. That would be the only exception right there.
In the talking head, Stephanie goes, "My bunk has the most drama and most of it involves Swole." Okay. We remember Swole. Okay.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Big Swole from the 500 now in the 600.
Just remember when you think about Swole, you think about those big ass tidy whities that she squeezes into every episode and walks around in.
She is always walking around in her giant granny panties.
It's like those things are huge. And they're
Huge.
so granny like. It's
Yeah.
just like
She don't
cover
care.
up.
She don't care.
Mm-mm.
So, we see Pool saying, "I'm gonna slap one of these hoes for real, boy." And Swole says, "Man, we would really mollywop that whore."
I don't want to be
Mm,
mollywopped.
mollywop that whore. So,
Yeah.
in the talking head, Swole says, "There's some girls about to fight, but me, I stay in my own lane."
Now that's a whole lie.
Now, Swole,
That lie is big as your underwear.
Swole,
And
come
those
on,
underwear are big.
come on, girl. And I think some of the COs are scared of Swole too.
You think?
Yeah.
She tells them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, we hear Kia saying, Swole says she doesn't even want to be in that room because that room is so junkified. Their room is so gross.
It is.
So we see talking heads of just like quick clips of other inmates going, Swole, she's a real bitch. She's a real pit
Yep.
bull bitch. And another one that says, no one wants to piss off the infamous Swole. Okay.
She is pretty scary. But
And
how do you not giggle at her with those fucking underwear on all the time?
she's like,
That would make me laugh. Yeah.
stomping around in my underwear. So the talking head Swole says, I'm not even going to play with you. If you come this close to me, you're in my space. If you bump and hit me, I'm going to Donkey Kong you.
Bong.
I was like, does that mean like bong or like knock
Yeah,
you
like
off
bong.
knock
No,
you
it's
off a
bong right upside the head. Bong. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So now we hear them, they're fighting through the vents all night. It's just some are like, we're
All night?
all
That is
night.
crazy to me.
At some point, somebody's got to fall asleep. So Jaclyn says, I'll be willing to help Stephanie. And in talking to Stephanie goes, my room is the drama room. It's the fighting room. I can never sleep. Everybody fights all the time. Now, a couple of weeks ago, she liked it. She liked being with the cool
Yeah.
girls, her new sorority.
Now she's sleep deprived and she's going back to old Stephanie.
So she calls her boyfriend Matthew, which I don't know how many times she's ever talked to him. We've never seen it.
I think this is the second time.
Yeah, because she's like, all of a sudden, I'm not having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's telling him she does not feel safe in that room. And she says, it's been a rough few days. And she looks over to her room and somebody is shutting the door. And she says, I know there's about to be a fight in there. Now, my understanding is they're not allowed to shut their own door. So why didn't the COs see that and come?
Because Swole told them not to come.
I guess so. So we see two girls fighting and they're getting on the bunk and they're pulling them apart. Pool got beat up by Kia. But we see Swole run and get the CO.
Yeah, that was weird.
Because she let them fight it out. And then she's going to like, I'm the hero and go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
She runs that joint.
She does. So she goes and gets the CO. The two girls get taken out like in handcuffs. And talking head Stephanie is crying. And she's, I just don't feel safe in that room. And I don't want to be in that room anymore. Jaclyn's room is a calm and peaceful room. They do arts and crafts in there. I want to go in there.
She doesn't want to be the princess of Thug-onia anymore. She doesn't want that. She's come to her senses. She's like, I want to dye things pink. Like, that seems like fun now.
Yeah.
Jaclyn should have ignored the fuck out of her for the way that she's treated her.
I agree. But I don't think Jaclyn is getting the clue that Stephanie has been rude to her or talking so bad about her behind her back,
Well, we know she doesn't know that part, but that she's been pretty cold towards her.
Yeah. Yeah. So Stephanie is in there talking to Jaclyn in Jaclyn's room. And we see Swole saying, Stephanie, she's playing both sides, stupid bitch. I'm going to turn up on Stephanie. And then she says, and you all too. So of course,
see, why can't you do it by yourself?
All she's got to do is like pull those panties over her head.
And yeah, but look how small Stephanie is.
I know.
She does booty bump her and knock her through the wall. She doesn't need anyone else.
That's a vision. That's a vision. So Black Screen of Death. Since the fight, the Pool and Kia, Stephanie has been spending more time in Jaclyn's cell. Her cellmate Swole has noticed. So Stephanie is telling Jaclyn, I just want to move. I want to move over here to this room. And Jaclyn goes, well, I can help you move. And just say the other shift said you could move. Like if you get in trouble, just say the shift before said I could move. I mean, good work.
Good work.
Good work. So Stephanie goes in to get her stuff. And they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she goes, I'm getting my stuff because I heard you saying I was playing both sides. So I'm going over there. Swole pops up
Woo!
like a fucking demon. She was on her bunk. She
Yes, she
pops up
did. Yes.
and she says, that was me. I was talking to Shy.
Mhm.
And then she says, I was talking about Shy. Now Shy's on
Yeah.
that other bunk going, what?
Huh?
Huh? She goes, but you go ahead. You get your stuff and you get out of here. And the Swole comes out and tells the CEO, you better change her card. You better change her card. She's not in our room anymore. She wants to leave and we want her to leave.
Mm,
So the officer comes out and goes, no, no, hey, you can't do that. You can't just change room. You can't move yourself. And
right.
Jaclin says she was getting bullied. And then Swole comes running out
Ugh,
of her room and gets all mad and was like, why'd you
yeah.
say bully? Why'd you say bully? She goes, this is the kind of stuff makes me want to spit in your face.
Damn. I'd rather get hit in the face than spit in the face.
But did you notice the CEO goes, we're not going to do that. All right. Instead of
They
being like, you're threatening her. Yeah.
don't. And for some odd reason, they cannot stomach Jaclyn.
They don't like Jaclyn and they're all scared of Swole.
Is it because she's white?
She's white. She's annoying. I don't know. She's a
I
tattletale.
mean,
All of it.
she is annoying, and I
Yeah.
think that Stephanie probably could have gotten away with them saying, "You know what? Whatever, just go ahead and move your stuff." If Jaclyn had not intervened and said she's being bullied over there,
Yeah. Hmm.
I really do. I think that would have been like, "What's going on? Okay, go ahead, move your shit, whatever."
Yeah.
But nope, Jaclyn had to open her mouth. She's Captain Save-A-Ho.
The talking head, the producer asks Swole, what happens if somebody disrespects you? And she
Mm.
says, I pray for them.
Praying is code word for beat the fuck out of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now we see Swole walking around in her underwear saying,
That is shit is funny to me every single time, Mary Payne. I just cannot not laugh at it. It is hilarious
she's like,
because they cover everything.
yeah, it's up to her boobs. And then they all have on like sports bras, but hers attaches to
it
her
means, it
underwear.
means,
Yeah.
yeah.
We see Swole walking around in her underwear going, I'm going to whoop her motherfucking ass tomorrow. Bottom goddamn line, I'm going to whoop her ass. Okay.
I'm scared for Jaclyn.
So I'm scared for both of them.
Yeah, I think she wants Jaclyn a little bit more though.
You think so? I kind of felt like she wanted Stephanie.
I think Jaclyn opened her mouth has made her less annoyed with Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's willing to, she's probably forgotten about Stephanie a little bit. Because
Forget about
Jaclyn has called her a bully in front of the
Yeah.
CEO and
Yeah.
just totally pissed her off.
So in Talking Heads, Stephanie says, if I moved out, it was for a reason. And now they've moved me back into a dangerous situation.
You in danger, girl.
The CEO is closing the door and kind of as she's put Stephanie back in
Yeah.
that. And she kind of smiles and goes, I'll check on you
Yeah.
later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're assholes.
And she's yelling at Jaclyn because Jaclyn is like down low and talking through that
Yeah.
little window. And Jaclyn, and she's like, you're putting her back in a dangerous situation. Like they're going to get her. And she's going, I heard you. I heard you. And then she goes, you'll have to see your girlfriend on the night shift.
Oh,
And
I
Jaclyn goes,
know.
she's not my girlfriend. I just feel bad for her because she's little and they're picking on her. And the
Yeah.
CEO looks at her and does like a kissy face.
Child, I hope
That was weird.
that after this episode, every single CEO got fired because they go to work and they don't do shit.
After they've seen that drug party, I would hope they would get fired, you know?
Yeah.
So
For me,
Jaclyn,
we got to put up with all that shit.
and Jaclyn is in her cell yelling just sort of at her cellmates, going, I don't give a fuck if I get my ass beat at this point. I am not afraid of that fucking crackhead. Tell me you're going to spit in my face. Fuck you, you fat asshole.
Okay, wait, hold up. Hold. This is when we say you're doing a little bit too much.
Because they can hear you through the vent. And you just called her a fucking crackhead and a fat
Even if they
asshole.
didn't, even if they didn't hear it, somebody's going to tell it.
Somebody's going to tell it.
You're doing way too much right now, Jaclyn. I don't know. You better fake a medical emergency for the next 5 days and let Swole calm down because
She better.
this is not good.
She better leave the program.
She may have to.
She may have to. So then Swole is yelling at Stephanie. Ain't nobody bullying nobody. And as soon as I turn my motherfucking back, Stephanie, you were going to let her go along with it. You should have straightened out that cracker. What the fuck is wrong with that cracker? I'm going to beat her ass. So help me God. She better hope I go to prison tonight I've got my motherfucking sentence, and I like to fight.
And we always forget that it is something that can happen. The very next day, any one of them can get shipped off to actual prison.
Yeah. Mhm.
And for Jacqueline's sake, I hope that's what happens. Otherwise, she's gonna get beat up and called a cracker 37 more times.
I was like, I didn't even know we still use the term cracker. I didn't mind it.
I didn't either. I was like, dang, I ain't heard a white person get called a cracker in a long time. We still do that? I didn't know. Okay. Well, I guess I got to call James that tonight. You know, hey, this is still in style. Didn't
This
even
is
know it.
pretty funny. So Jaclyn says, well, I was trying to help, but now I got a target on me. Yes,
She
Jaclyn.
didn't help at all.
All right, we're going to end now with Angele
Oh boy.
and Gabrielle. Okay.
Yeah.
She and Gabrielle have a close relationship. She says they are intimate with each other, but honestly, they're just friends for real.
Okay.
Producer's like, come on now.
Come on now.
And she goes, no, we haven't even said we're girlfriends. Like, it's genuine. It's real. Like, we are just very close. It's like, so then we see them kissing in the bunk, and Gabrielle is telling her that being with Angele takes all of her anxiety away. And she's telling her, oh, I had a sexy fantasy dream about you. It was like in the shower, and they are all over each other.
So, yeah, orgasms usually do take away anxiety. So,
I would think it just releases a little bit.
Yeah.
So the commissary's coming, and you hear someone say, what happened to the hot cart? And the officer goes, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the hot cart. So I guess they're not getting
What's a hot cart?
I think probably just like hot food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angele has accidentally ordered too much Kool-Aid. So they're like, you ordered like 18 packs of Kool-Aid. She smiles and she goes, I hit the wrong button. And I was like, oh shit. And I didn't know how to go back.
You hit it 16 times too many.
Yeah. And this is when Jaclyn's like, inmates do not make that mistake because it's money, you know? So after commissary, Jaclyn and Angele both have a medical appointment and they have to go into the medical together. In the talking head, Jaclyn says, I don't think Angel is a real inmate. And I knew it from day one. Okay.
Well, you need to make friends with Angel real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. So in the talking head, Angele tells her that Jaclyn came up to her and said, oh, how long are you in here for? What's your story? And she said, and I told her my cover story. And she said, is your attorney bleep, bleep? And it's the name of one of the producers, which was
that was really smart.
Very smart.
Very smart. Yeah.
And she was like, yeah.
It was very smart, unlike her saying that she was gonna fight Swole or whatever.
Beat that fat ass hoe crackhead. Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to make friends with Angel and about 45 other bitches so they can take down Swole. Yeah.
And she says, but I told Angel that Stephanie is also part of the program. And then I told Stephanie that Angel's part of the program. So now they all know.
Our numbers are increasing.
Yeah. So then we get to talking head with Stephanie with yet another new hairstyle. Now her hair's all curly on the top.
She's had about 7 different hairstyles, and we're only on episode 7.
It is so funny to me.
It is. I think because they like doing her hair because her hair is long.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Well, they were just trying to figure out a way to get those extensions out so they could take them.
I think those extensions are long. You know what? If she still has those extensions, she needs to offer those to Swole.
Yes.
As like a peace treaty. Like, here you go.
Yes. So then she's got another new hairstyle and she says, it makes me feel good to know Angel, whose name is Angele, is part of the program. She's a stud and no one messes with her. And she's nice. This is Stephanie saying this. And Stephanie goes, I mean, I'm nice, but I'm not always nice. You know, I still just look out for myself and I could care less about Jaclyn.
She hates Jaclyn just as much as the other girls do. And I don't know why.
But after she tried to help you?
Yep. Stephanie's got some things going on up in the head.
She's a snake.
Most definitely. Yes, she is.
And the talking head, Jaclyn goes, you know, I'm really learning to trust Stephanie, but I think she's I think she's a true friend. And so is Angel. Angel's a true friend too.
Okay.
All right. Now we see Angele and Gabrielle in the yard.
Mhm.
flirting and playing soccer or whatever. I was glad to see they had some sunshine.
Outside time, yeah.
Mhm. The talking head, Angele says, "I never thought I would come in here and, like, develop feelings for somebody. Okay, we are romantically involved. She's not my girlfriend, but God, she's really awesome. Like, she's really awesome."
She's smitten with her.
She is, and also, the minute you get out, that girl's going right back to the crack pipe. So,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
don't feel like she needs rehab.
she needs a lot of rehab. She doesn't seem to be somebody that's, like,
Yes.
ready to yeah.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Then we see the COs in
mm,
foreshadowing saying, "Hey, you guys have anything hanging from your beds, you're gonna get it taken and you will not get it back. So if you have anything hanging." And so we know from our shows that they
mhm.
hang things, to have like make it a little like
Private
a little
time.
private time.
Yeah.
So in a talking head, an inmate says, "A tent in jail covers the action, the
Mhm,
sexual action."
mhm,
So then we see Angela getting in the tent and getting sexy time with Gabby, and then they have to take it down really quick. And then they
mhm,
put it right back up, and Gabby is full on moaning and lots of "Oh my gods" and
mhm,
"Don't stop eating my beep,"
mhm,
and
mhm, mhm, mhm.
other people can hear you,
Yes.
and they
And
don't
this,
care.
I don't know if you've read Teresa Giudice's books.
Of
She's
course,
got 2
I
books.
have not read her books.
Okay. Well, you know that I have.
Of course.
And it just reminds me of when she says she was in prison.
Mhm.
And one night she's like, I heard something. Then something smelled like fish. And she goes, and I looked over, and well, basically that's what was going on. So in my head, that's all I could think about during this scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
But listen, here's the thing. I don't like talking about these things, but I think this is what goes on, and I think they actually have to show it. Um,
Yeah.
but here's what's interesting, right? We haven't seen much or no video footage of other inmate cells that aren't participants, right?
No. Mm-mm.
So I wonder if they're in a room with a participant, if they've had everybody sign a release saying they can show
Mm-hmm.
them privately,
Probably so.
but they're only using the ones where the people
That are
are.
part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because these
It
women are
has to be.
walking around in their underwear and they can't just do that. They
Yeah.
would have to sign a release saying
Yeah.
and maybe they're getting $10 on their commissary a
I,
week or something.
yeah, they're getting something. They're not
Yeah.
just gonna do that shit for free. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe Big Swole thinks she'll have like a career in BBW porn or something like that. That's what she gets.
BBW toothless porn? Is it a
Yeah.
thing?
Is it two teeth that are missing? Is it one tooth? I couldn't really quite tell.
I
But
think it's
it's
4. I think it's the front
I think
4.
it's four. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
how
Mhm.
dreadful.
Mm.
Okay.
So, she could fix it with a little flipper.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Alright, next time on, Swole tells an officer, "I'm gonna beat up that white girl over there. I'm gonna beat her. I'm gonna beat that white girl right over there," and points to Jaclyn. And
Well, at least she didn't call her a cracker this time.
the officer goes, "Don't do that. Don't beat her up." I
While they're in there placing bets, all the
Yeah,
CEOs are placing bets. So who's gonna win the fight?
totally. Totally. Alan says, "There's a drug problem in the prison. People are smoking pot, and we see a bunch of guys up in the room," and he goes, "It just smells like weed, and it's all coming from this room. The CEOs do nothing."
Wow. Well, that's
Yeah.
how it's getting in. Probably the CEOs are bringing it in.
I was like, "What?" Yeah, you're right. You're right,
Mhm.
because we haven't seen anybody have any of the visits where they go, and they try to, like, hand things under, and all that.
'Cause they're in jail.
In jail, not prison, yeah.
Mhm.
So, now we see Angela is smoking weed, and she goes like, "Oh, I know I shouldn't have done it, but then I did it. And also your girlfriend's a drug addict, you asshole." And, a
Yep.
CO comes in and says, "Clear the whole room." So, I don't know if they get caught or not.
Oh, boy.
Um, Matt says, "The gangbanging is so bad. It is inevitable. Something's going to go down, and then I'm going to have to take Tebow out."
Okay,
You're
you
gonna take Tebow out? You are?
keep thinking that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Not
He
gonna
goes,
happen.
"And then if I do that, there'll be hell to pay, and then my son will be a target. I can promise you that's what's gonna happen. I can promise you. I am in an untenable situation. How can I do that to my son? This takes my breath away."
This
So
guy thinks he's in, blood out so fucking bad. And he's not. He's a hoot, I tell you. Mm.
I am so sick of him. I am
I
so
know.
sick of him.
You may not hate him, but it is that level right below hate. That's how you feel about Matt.
Because we're on episode 7, and we know there's 14 regular episodes. And then
Mhm.
there's a bunch of like reunions or tell-alls or whatever. I mean, I'm just like, oh, we're only halfway. At some point, Johnny's going to have a story. At some point.
I think Johnny is doing exactly what this program is meant to do. You go in, you sit down, you take notes, and you report. That's it.
No attention drawn to
Lay
yourself.
low.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And this is the guy who was a former, not gang member, but didn't he like start a gang?
He started a gang.
He's the smartest one there.
And he also, I think what's interesting about him is that he speaks that language literally,
He
not like
does.
Emmanuel. He actually can say like, my gang did this, da 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 da,
Yeah.
and I was out of it, but then I did, and he kind of speaks the language,
Yeah.
so he's more believable.
But he still ain't saying much. And they don't fuck with him.
They don't fuck
They
with
leave
him.
him alone.
Mhm.
I think maybe there's a level of respect there. Like,
Yeah. All right.
he's an OG, leave him alone, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Unlike some other people.
Well,
Yeah.
here's to next week, guys. Here's to next week.
Yep.
This is coming out on Monday before Thanksgiving. So if you guys hear this, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody
Happy
gets what they
Thanksgiving.
want for Thanksgiving.
That'd be nice.
We are not Thanksgiving food eaters. We make our
Oh,
own meal
okay.
for Thanksgiving, and we're going to go be at the beach. So that's going to be
Okay.
great. It's going to be great.
All right. Sounds fun. We are
Yeah.
Thanksgiving food eaters over here. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. Nobody likes it. Like, why are we making this food for the 4 of us, and the 4 of us don't like it? We should make food that we like.
The only thing I eat is dressing.
I have such a good squash dressing recipe. It's so good. It's my
It
grandmother's.
cannot be good if it's a squash dressing recipe.
I don't like squash. I wouldn't just eat squash at all.
Yeah.
It's just in it. It's just so good.
I'll take your word for that.
Jiffy cornbread mix in there.
Now that's the shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do a green bean casserole with the crunchy onions on top?
No, because we're Black.
Oh, do Black people not eat that?
No, we don't.
Oh, you don't? It's so good.
You show up to a Black house with that, you immediately are told to turn around and leave and take your green bean casserole with you. Now, I'm sure there's some Black families that do, but traditionally, no, we don't.
Okay, well, I just learned something because I just thought that was like a universal thing that people ate on Thanksgiving was the green bean casserole with the crunchy onions on top.
Now, I'm sure you're going to get some Black listeners to say that's not true. But traditionally speaking, no, we usually no. I don't know of any Black families that eat that. Maybe it's a Southern thing. I don't know.
Maybe
no.
it's like a deep South thing. Well, we're not having it either because nobody would eat it. So I would eat it. But I do a delicious green bean thing where you get like canned green beans and you wrap them in bacon and then you pour this like hot and sour thing over it and then it cooks. And so the bacon is like a little bit sweet and sour wrapped around the green beans. It's so good.
I just don't like green beans at all.
Oh, okay. Okay. We had green beans last night. Love.
I cannot. Nothing you put it in, put over it, nothing will make me eat it. I just can't.
Okay. I get it. Okay. Yeah. Well, you don't eat squash either. All right.
All
right. Jeez. Everybody make sure you're listening to the rest of this week's shows and also make sure you're listening to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. And if you guys like to hear Keisha and I talk about prisoners, you will also like that on Wednesdays now we are doing a rewatch of Welcome to Plathville on the $10 level of Pink Shade Prime. We've done a couple episodes now and Keisha is stunned. She's stunned at these white people. Stunned. And I think it's hilarious and it's just going to be so great going forward.
They're like aliens new to this world.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. Yeah.
They are. This week's episode is really good. It's the episode when, if you've watched it before, Olivia takes Mariah to San Francisco where, the gays live. So that's
all the gays.
All the gays. They all live in that one place.
Andrew too. And his phone.
It's really good.
Mm.
Okay, everybody, make sure you're following us over on the social media, the Libra Lounge with Keisha and Pink
Mhm.
Shade Pod. See ya next time. Bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.